In today's video, I'll show you how to make homemade margherita at home. It's incredible pizza. It's only few ingredients. It's gonna be better than the restaurant quality. As you can see in here, this is homemade at home in your normal oven. And it's gonna taste incredible. Your kids will love it. So let's get started step by step how to make it at home. Okay, those are our ingredients for a pizza. I have put them in a in a way which we're gonna be adding them all. So we're gonna start with the water. Water should be warm. It should be hot because it's gonna kill our yeast, and it cannot be cold because it's not gonna activate it. So we need 350 milliliters of warm water. To this we're gonna add fresh yeast. We need about 6 grams of fresh yeast. With the yeast, what's the important part is that you want to check the date, and the longest date is better because your yeast gonna be fresher, and your bake gonna be really good. If your yeast got expiry date in few days running out, it's not good, so I wouldn't take it. So make sure you check the date. So 6 grams of fresh yeast. And then we need some honey. We're gonna be using about 15 grams of honey. To this we're gonna add olive oil. I'm using a virgin olive oil. We also need 15 grams. Then we're gonna add some salt. Salt is very important with any bake with using yeast, and we'll need about 10 grams of table salt. And the most important, flour. Flour has to be a pizza flour. Why pizza flour? Because they've got different protein. So the highest protein in your flour, better pizza. In here we've got protein 11.0 grams, and you want 11.0 and up. So the highest protein, the better pizza. So that's all the ingredients we've got. We're gonna simply add them to the bowl slowly, and I'm gonna mix them with a wooden spoon. We don't need mixer or anything at all. So we're gonna mix them: water, yeast, honey, olive oil, salt and flour. That's what we're gonna do now. Now 10 grams of salt. And 500 grams of flour. mix everything until all ingredients are combined, well combined, and there will be no dry flour on a side of a bowl. Now we're gonna use this for 72 hours in a fridge, but of course we're gonna use some cling film, so no smells going in and it cannot dry out. After 3 days, we're gonna take our dough out of the fridge. This is how our dough looks like after 3 days in a fridge. As you can see in here, that is full of bubbles, which is a really good sign that our yeast working really nice and the dough is nice and fluffy. Very important is always when we keep it in the fridge for 3 days, you want to put a foil in or cover lid for your bowl if you've got one, so other smells doesn't come through, penetrate your dough, or and the yeast doesn't dry out, so you've got nice and bubbly fluffy dough. Okay, now we need a chopping board, a large one, and then we'll put some flour in. Regular flour is fine. We'll take the dough out, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna form 3 or 4 pizza balls, and then we're gonna keep them in a warm place for about 3 to 4 hours before we're gonna bake it and make a pizza. This is how your dough should be like. Got this nice structure and very bubbly. That's a sign of really good dough. I'm gonna just divide it into 2 and form just two nice bowls for a pizza, because I'm gonna make 2 pizza from it. Depends what size of pizza you want really, but you can experiment and see for yourself. Okay, we're gonna leave it for 4 hours in warm place and under cover, because we want it to get to the room temperature at least, because it has been in the fridge for 3 days. So it's very important to get that room temperature now back on. This is our dough. After 2 hours, it looks really good. We can now either divide it in half, so we'll have 4 of small pizza, or keep it as that. Okay, what have we done is we have stretched the dough with our hands. We did not roll it, we just stretch it on the side, so the sides are bigger, like you can see here. We want to create the crust, so that's what we're doing. We created the crust, and then what we put some tomato sauce. I use this one, what is the best, just basil one, because I'm making it for kids. I would rather have spicy, but okay. We have put some sauce. You don't want to use more than 2 tablespoons of sauce. on a pizza. The pizza is ideal size, really nice size. I'm gonna get 2 of them. So we have put 2 tablespoons of tomato sauce. Now we're gonna put in the oven, preheated oven, in 210 fan oven. We're gonna leave it for about 3 minutes until the crust gonna get nice and crispy brown. Then we're gonna take it out, so it's gonna take us about 2 minutes. We'll take it out, then we're gonna put some Parmesan cheese, some mozzarella like that in a bowl, and we'll need mozzarella, shredded mozzarella, and some fresh basil at the end. So let's throw it to the oven. I'll show you. It's perfect. Look, that's what we wanted. Perfection. Can you see the crust? Now we're gonna add this cheese first, this one, and then that. For 10 minutes exactly, and I forgot to say that we need to put extra virgin olive oil on top, a little bit drizzle, before putting it in. Okay, and it's done. As you can see here, it looks incredible, better than in a restaurant. You can make it for your kids at home, and it's incredible. Only few ingredients.